And welcome back. We are here still listening to a lot of exposition from Cloud. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yeah. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confirmed himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Right. Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The mansion. Used to call it Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Mysterious. And we rush off to see what's going on. Chugga 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 chugga. Come on, go inside already. There you go. Now, we will eventually come back here and find a lot of secrets in here. But for now, we go up, then we'll go this way, I think. Yep, I think we did it. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room. That is because, ta-da! See, secrets. And we go all the way down to the secret laboratory. I'm pretty sure this is one of Gas's laboratory, the one we mentioned last episode. Spooky, spooky. And, oh, hold on. Come on. No, that's actually where Vincent is, in there, right there. But you had to find him, I believe, in Disc 1 in order to be able to get him in Disc 2, or something around those lines. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gas named that organism Genova. X year, X month, X day, Genova confirmed to be an ancient. Genova project approved. You use a Maker Reactor when approved for use. Come on. Are you going to tell us more, or do we have to go talk to you? He is talking to himself, and we are frozen in time. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Somehow I don't think so. Professor Gas, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? I do believe you killed him? Or something around those lines? Can't really remember. Let me be alone. No! I want to see what's in the back. Anything special over here? Anything? Anything at all? Nope. I guess we are heading all the way back up. But, oh, and we have more flashes. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra Mansion. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. And he read every book in the library, apparently. You know something bad's gonna happen when that music goes on. I don't remember this in... Where are we? Let's see, nothing there. Oh, a safe. That should prove interesting in the future. Oh, we're in the mansion. Now, let's go talk to him. Uh-oh. Seems different, you don't say. I mean, when you discover you're pretty much God on Earth, or at least, what would it be equivalent? Jesus on Earth or something around those lines? Yeah, I think that's close enough. But we go talk to him. If I'm not mistaken, we get our butts handed to us. He should... Yep, there he is. He went insane. What's up? Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and selected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back what one wit in return, or something like that. Those are your ancestors. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the power of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes, Professor Goss, leader of the Genova Project, a genius. How did he? Sephiroth? Out of my way, I'm going to see my mother. And now we gotta chase after him, and he's pretty much gonna kill everybody that stands in his way. And they're gonna make us walk all the way back. At least there's no random battles in here like there will be in the future. And the guard is no longer there. Down here, down here, down here, and out we go. Yeah, see? Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. I'll check this out. You check that one over there. Nope, nobody in there. Terrible, Sephiroth. This is too terrible. And suddenly he appears out of nowhere. And he is immune to fire, apparently. And he obviously walks all the way back to the reactor. And we obviously chase him. Because what else would we do? We rush in, and there's Tifa lying over there because she decided to be a pain in the butt. But apparently he left his sword there. Papa! And if you recall, this is the scene that we saw earlier in the game. Sephiroth! Did Sephiroth do this to you? And she hates everything. And she takes up his sword and tries to do something which obviously doesn't work. He's obviously dead. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open this door. And she screams, how can you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? Because he doesn't care. And whee, she gets flinged. Makes you wonder how she survived with a sword that big, doesn't it? If I'm mistaken, you can check up on her. Yep. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. I mean, come on. Technically, this isn't trouble. This is you trying to get yourself killed. That's right. Just put her next to the pods with the creepy monsters inside of them. And now we gotta chase after Sephiroth, and we get a cinematic in here. Isn't this place creepy? Mother, let's take the planet back together. I have thought of a great idea. Let's go to the promised land. Sephiroth. My family, my hometown. How could you do this to them? They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you. So don't worry. And there's the real Genova. Ta-da! Now remember the one we saw at Shinra was actually missing the head, so... What about my sadness, my family friends? The sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. It's the same as your sadness. My sadness, what do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Oh, please. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. Oh, duh. And we get our butts kicked. Yay, it's over. And that's the end of my story. Wait, what did that mean? That's it? No more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Duh. Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I read in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the newspaper, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. Yeah. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth, obviously. Damn, none of this makes sense. I'm going, gone. And I'm leaving the thing to you. There we go. Finally some sane person in this party. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Yep. Because we are tired of being in this town. Oh, bother. Cloud, yeah? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? Technically, he slashed you in half. I thought you were a gunner. It was so sad. The ancient said to Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. He's the intellectual of the party, which is awkward. Yo, Cloud, here. PHS. Change. Ah, finally! And you can use your party at any time. Alright, we're out of here. Finally. Took us long enough. Do we have any money left over? 214. That's actually perfect for what we're about to do right now. You know, besides saving. Now. Let's see. Which way do we go? This way. Now, After crossing the mountains, there should be start to be forests, and that's where we're going to meet my favorite character of the game. So we go here, we cross, we'll probably find a couple of random battles, and at the least, let's see, forest, none over there. There should be one next to the mountains, right after that town right there. And Cloud has a smaller sword now, which looks awkward. Limit break, cross slash, finish him! Tifa, smash him, and red, boom, because why not? 202 damage, yeah! 13 damage, that's actually 91, nicely done. And 60 damage with the slash, decent. Oh, almost level up. We gain potion and money. Now, there's a town right there. Not sure which one it is, but... Oh, more random battles. And that is one ugly elephant. Let's attack that. Let's attack that. And you hold everybody. And Tifa is slowed. Or not slowed, but rather pacified. Which lowers her limit break gauge filling by half. Just the opposite of hyper. She should have it now. There we go. Now. Yeah! Can you cast it again? No. Why does she always target something random with her limit break? There we go. He dies. And this one should die in one hit now. 2 hits. Okay, 3 hits. Wow, now that won't... Somersault, okay, she had level 2 limit break now. Now, okay, quick note. Do you see that big snake creepy crawly thing there? Yeah, we can't beat that no matter what we do at this point in the game. So don't even try. If you try, you just get killed, and yeah, it's not fun. But eventually we are able to cross. So we come into this town, which is Chocobo Ranch. Ta-da! But unfortunately, we're not farming chocobos right now. And we are heading this direction. So in order to catch a chocobo, you can pretty much walk around chocobo tracks. Let's attack the grass. I don't trust the grass. Magic bolt, everybody. I think it's time for a heal. Nope, there we go. Wow, grass took no damage from that. Miss, that's good. Finish it off. That shower thing is really annoying. I mean, I can easily remove the blue limit break debuff, but it takes hypers. And hypers only put it back to normal. Last nut, no idea what that does. Now, let's see. Where can we go? There's nothing there. Looks like there's nowhere to go. But the Chocobo Ranch. Interesting. So, let's go back in and see what we discover inside. Otherwise, we're going to have to try and run from that thing, but I'm pretty sure you can't beat it. Because if I recall, something happens to it, actually, and you don't actually beat it yourself. Although, technically, you could train for hours on end and kill it yourself. Thinking of crossing the marshes? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we need a Chocobo. That's what we need. For you to get a Chocobo. That way you can zip through the marshes with a Chocobo. It's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgarzolem. Midgarzolem. It's a serpent-like creature over 30 feet tall. It detects the footsteps of anyone in the marshes. And then bam, it attacks. So avoid that by a Chocobo at me and my Chocobo Billy's Chocobo farm. To buy a Chocobo, please talk to my grandson. He's in the Chocobo stables at the far right end of the farm. This is what we needed. So, our first Chocobo experience. Hopefully we can just rent one and not have to catch it, because catching is a little annoying at this point of the game. There he is. Do you want a Chocobo? Actually, yes we do. How much? You old folks are out of luck. Old folks. We're all out of Chocobos. I'm taking care of the ones out there for someone else. You know, if you really want a Chocobo, you should go out and catch one. Want to know how to catch a Chocobo? What else? Whatever you do, don't make Chocobos angry. They usually come, but if you get them angry, you'll get hurt. Oh, and remember, once you get a Chocobo off a Chocobo, it'll escape. How to catch Chocobo? Yeah, now he's going to tell us that we need greens. But you won't be able to catch it because of the monster. That's why you must defeat the monster first before you catch the Chocobo. And then, be cautious, run away from small enemies. But if you use greens, so focus on them and won't run away. And, well then, shall we get down to business? For 2,000 gil right now. Do we even have 2,000 gil? We have 1,436. Yeah. Welcome! That's all you had to say. But yeah, apparently we need 2,000, which is really annoying. Now, I think he gives us 5 greens to go along with the lure. So, I think we'll just end the episode here so I can catch a Chocobo and pick up next episode. After all, we have to cross that thing right there, and I don't want to fight that thing at this point again. So, thank you for watching, and next episode we should be able to cross the marshes by then. So, I will see you next time. Later.